Hey students, Eric Magidson here, your instructor for CIS131. I want to give you a plan of attack for succeeding in this course. So I want to show you some things that I think you should do. I'm going to start right here with this idea of I will work to achieve. So that's what we're going to really focus on. I will work to achieve. I know for some of you this class is a required class. You're not real interested. But I hope you would become interested because Microsoft Word and Excel are tools that are used in every business across the nation, across the world, as a means of communicating, as a means of solving problems, and it really is important. I really have not found one student who has been able to say to me that they're not going to utilize one or both of these applications in their future career. See, for me, I don't ascertain how well you did in my class on what kind of grade you got. That just showed me who leveraged the opportunity to learn. What really is important to me is, did you learn some skills that are going to make you successful when you graduate, and skills that you can take on and build upon as you start working in your professional career? So let's talk about I will first. What I'm talking about here is committing. I want you to commit to the class. I want you to say, I will reach that goal I set for the class. So in that Dropbox assignment, you're required to give me a goal for the class. Well, you've got to tell yourself, I will meet that goal. One of the things that most students equate to not meeting their goal or dropping out of an online class is time management. Time management is a big thing. So let's take a look at something real quick. In time management, you'll notice that in the weekly schedule, I get this asked all the time, Eric, why, if this is an online class, are you giving us dates? Well, I'm giving you dates as a means for you to schedule and set time to complete the work for the class, to watch the videos, to get into the textbook, to utilize the resources that you've been given to succeed in this course. So I will. That's one of the keys. The second thing is work or practice. As we know, if we don't practice our outcomes and we don't utilize them, then they don't become memorized in our head and we're not going to do well in the course. So with that said, what is the work you can do? Well, you can certainly do the minimum work. And let me show you what the minimum work is. So let me bring back up Blackboard here real quick. We'll jump into Excel in a chapter. Chapter 1 is a good one to look at. And you notice here you have the student data files you needed, plus if you got new books, they came with a CD. They're on the CD as well. These are the chapter skills we're going to learn. You're primarily going to focus on 1 through 10. Those are the minimums. But if you want to learn more, there are more. There's more skills in every chapter, usually 4 skills. I got a video here. I'll have videos inside a chapter. If you notice, there's 2 required assignments for you to complete. The first is in the My IT Lab, automated. We're going to look at that in a minute. In the My IT Lab, you're going to do the skills-based training for the most part. So make sure you're checking those assignments. Don't just do the skills-based training. Make sure that's what you're supposed to be doing. And then this is a tutorial. It walks you through the skills. Do it slowly. Don't click too fast. And really understand what they're trying to teach you and what I'm trying to teach you. Second is we're going to go out and do a textbook with your textbook, a textbook assignment. I give you the pages, and these assignments don't tend to have as much of the step-by-step. So this is your chance to go ahead and practice even more. But this is the minimum. Let me tell you what I find that A and solid B students do. They not only do these things, but within My IT Lab, in Excel, let me go into Excel, under Chapter 1, you've got a bunch of activities here. Okay, you can do a quiz, you can do the grader project. By the way, in your textbook, there's a skill check project. That's this same project, and you can do it and submit it here for automated grading. Now, I will tell you, if it's just a little different, it's going to count it wrong. You know, computers only know 1s and 0s, right? So it may look right, but had been done wrong. So don't look at this necessarily as you did it wrong. Okay, use some critical thinking and go, oh, you know, I did that right, just maybe not how this wanted it. So we've got, the skill-based training that you're going to do. We've got some exams for you to do. We've got some prep for you to do to prep for, sort of a post-test project-based training. So this takes you through a project that utilizes the outcomes. You can see that there is a ton for you to do here. Not only is there that, but in the book, you've got the skill check. You've got the assess your skills assignment that I'll have you do. You've got assess your skills 2. You've got to assess your skills visually. Folks, you have got more than you probably want to do, but those people that achieve in this class do more than the minimums. That's pretty simple. I don't know how else to say it. The more you practice, the better you'll get. How am I going to know how well you practiced? Heck, you might do every assignment perfectly. You spend a lot of time on it, but here comes the midterm, which covers Microsoft Excel. That's sort of your final Excel. And then we have the final exam, which covers Microsoft Word. And those exams aren't going to give you the step-by-step. I'm just going to tell you, go do this. You're going to have to know how to do it. And of course, know how to do it quickly enough to complete the exam in the 2-hour time period. So folks, commit to the class, schedule time to do the class, do the work, do more work, and I guarantee you are going to achieve not only the goal you set, but most likely a lot more than you had planned to achieve in this course. Remember, I'm always available. Give me a shout out. Go ahead and, catch me on Skype, catch me on Google, catch me in the office during my office hours. By the way, I'm always on Skype during my regular office hours, so you can catch me there as well. I look forward to meeting all of you soon, and remember, I'm here to help. One final thing, just because this is an online class doesn't mean you can't come to campus and get help. On Fridays from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., I am here in Ponderosa 221. That's a networking lab. That is your time that I'm giving to you. If you're struggling, just because it's an online class, it doesn't mean you can't come see me. It doesn't mean you can't get help. And don't forget the tutoring center as well. I look forward to talking to all of you on email. Communicate often, communicate frequently. We're going to have a great term. Talk to you soon.